Hello all, welcome to part 61 of Python tutorial. In this session, I'm going to explain and practically demonstrate how to use star args in Python. So let's get started. Star args is a function parameter in Python which can receive any number of input arguments. Now let me practically demonstrate this star args for you. For that I'll open this PyCharm IDE where we have the sample Python file. First I'll create a function. I'll name this function as sample function, and inside this sample function, I'll provide a argument, okay, star args. Okay, I'll provide a single parameter known as star args, provide a colon here, and under this function, okay, under this function, I'll write the code like this for I in, for some I in these arguments, okay, arguments, colon, print of I. Like this, I am writing some sample code, guys. Okay, there is a function which has a single parameter known as star args. The star args can receive any number of input arguments. Okay, any number of input arguments can be received by the star args. Now, if I call this function like this, if I call this function, if I pass only one value, say 9, 9 will go into this arguments, and here for I in args, only one value is there, right? Only 9 will be printed. Run this code, only 9 will be printed here. What if I say 9 comma 1? Is it possible to call this time? Here only one parameter, right? Star args is only one parameter. But here, how many arguments we are passing? 9 comma 1, two arguments. Still it will accept, guys. Okay. Even though it is a single parameter here, since it is mentioned with star here, it will accept more than one arguments also. So 9 comma 1 will go here in the first iteration of the for loop. Okay. For I in received arguments, for I in 9 comma 1 means 9 will be assigned to the I and 9 will be printed here. After in the second iteration, 1 will be printed. Okay, so run this code, 9 and 1 will be printed in the output. Similarly, I can pass 5 comma 7. Okay, here 4 arguments are being passed. Any number of arguments you can pass, guys. The single parameter, that is star args parameter, can accept them. Okay, so this for loop will now iterate how many times? 4 times. Every time it will print a different value. That is, first time it will print 9, second iteration for this for loop will print 1, third iteration for loop will print 5, and fourth iteration 7. Okay, 9157. You see, 9157. And here, guys, so it's not compulsory that the name of this args should be args only. You can give anything here. Okay, for example, I'll give star t. Here t I have to say. That's it. Okay, whatever the parameter name is that you have to provide. Okay, here before the parameter name hashtag should be there. Okay, so still it is a star args only. Okay, still it is a star args only, guys. Args is just a name, guys. Okay, most of the people use args, so you can either use args or you can give some name. Okay, you can give some name like t or something. Okay, now run this code, the same output you will get without any problem. Okay, so I'll change it to args so that it looks good. Fine. So this is the functionality of the args, guys. This is not enough. Okay, we can also do one thing. Okay, for example, there is a function like this def sample, and which receives, okay, which has multiple parameters like this. Okay, a b c d are the 4 parameters are there, and here I'll print all the 4 parameter values. I'll print as it is. Okay, a comma b comma c comma d, whatever the parameter values are there, I'll print as it is. Okay, now what I will do is I'll just create something like args is equal to some list of values I'll provide. So here, how many parameters are there? That many number of values I'll create in the list. Okay, intentionally I'm creating a list having only 4 values because here only 4 parameters are there. But while calling this, okay, while calling this sample function, okay, if I have to send all these 4 values, I take go to these 4 parameters. So here I have to say star args again. Okay, what is the name of the variable, right? That list variable, right? That you have to provide here as saying star args. Here also you can use star args, guys, to pass all the list of values at a go to all these parameters. So 9 will go into a. Here when I call this function as sample of star args, okay, the star args will send the list of values where the first value of the list will be passed to a, second value of the list will pass to b, third value of the list will pass to c, then 7 will go into d. So when you print ABCD, 9157 will be printed in the output. You see, 9157 got printed in the output. So there are 2 ways, guys, okay, where you are using star args in Python. Star args you are using as a function parameter to receive any number of input arguments. That's one thing. Second thing is when you want to pass a list of arguments, okay, a list of arguments you want to pass in the form of a list. If you want to pass the arguments to the function, then you can also use star args here. Okay, in the function calling statement also you can use star args. In the function you can use star args. Okay, in the function while creating the function as per in the place of the parameters you can use star args, and while calling the function in the function calling statements also you can pass the list of values as star args. So this how we have to use star args in Python, guys. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello all. Welcome to part 62 of Python tutorial. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate how to use double star KW args in Python. So let's get started. In the previous session, I have explained about how to use single star args in Python. Now in this session, I am going to cover how to use double star KW args. So what is the difference? What is the difference between the single star args and double star KW args? Okay, what is the difference between the single star args and double star KW args? What's the difference, guys? When you use, okay, when you use the single star args as a function parameter, okay, when you use this particular single star args in a function as a function parameter, then while calling the function, you can pass any number of single value arguments, okay, to this particular parameter of the function. From the function calling statement, you can pass any number of single value arguments to this particular parameter of the function. But in case of double star KW args, if you are using this double star KW args as a function parameter, while calling the function, you have to pass any number of key value arguments, any number of key value arguments. Here, any number of single values. Okay, while calling the function, having the parameter mentioned as star args, you have to pass, while the function calling statement, you have to pass any number of single values. Here, any number of key values. Here key values, here normal values. So only values here, both key and values you can pass. That's the difference, guys, major difference. Now let me practically demonstrate how this happens. So here, guys, if I create a function here, def some sample function, I'll first demonstrate this single star args, guys. Okay. In case of single star args, how the things will happen, let me show you. So here I'll say for I in this arguments, okay, this particular args here having the single star, right? This particular args is having the single star. So for I in args, print of I will say like this. This is one thing. Now, if I have to call this function from the function calling statements, okay, from the function calling statement, I have to pass any number of single values. Okay, I can pass like this, guys. I can pass 9, 1, 5, 7. Here 9 is a single value, 1 is a single value, 5 is a single value, and 7 is a single value. Okay, here like this, any number of single value arguments can be passed to this star args parameter of this function. Run this code, 9157 will be printed. Okay, this is fine. But if I have to pass, instead of passing like this, if I have to pass something like name is equal to my name, okay, experience is equal to my experience, okay, location is equal to my location. Okay, so here, okay, here guys, I'm not passing single values, I'm passing, okay, any number of key value pairs. Here name is a key, value is around. Here name is a, experience is a key, and 12 is a value. Location is a key, and Hyderabad is a value. Any number of key value pairs if you are passing as arguments from the function calling statement of this particular function. Here I cannot use single star args, guys. Okay, that's why some violations are happening here. Just convert that into double star KW args. Okay, you can give args also, is fine. This is also fine. Okay, but generally industry wise they will call it as KW args. You can give any name for these arguments. Okay, you can give any name. Here I have to say, instead of args I will say KW args and say dot items. Okay, dot items. Here I'll get both key and value, right? From these items I'll get both. Here put a colon here, guys. Okay, here if you are using KW args dot items means you'll get key into this I. Here you can say k comma v also if you want. Okay, if you want to represent in a proper way, for k comma v in KW args dot items, print k comma v. Okay, like this you can see. Here you are not passing any number of single values, but here you are passing any number of key value pairs. In that case you have to use double star. If you are only passing only Any number of values, if you are only values, if you are passing on the function calling statement, here single star is enough. But if you are passing both key and value together, then double star is required. Run this code. You see, name Arun, experience 12. This is key, this is value. This is key, this is value. You see, for k comma v in kwargs.items, print k comma v. Okay, location Hyderabad. Here, there is no restriction that it has to be kwargs only. You can give some other name, let's say n I will give. Okay, here also I have to say n dot items. Okay, here I have to say n dot items. Okay, whatever the name you give, that name you have to provide here. Okay, there is no strict rule that you have to provide single star args or double star kwargs. It's not like that. Okay, you can give any name. Okay, if you give n, it will be, but double star should be there. Okay, if you want to receive as key value arguments, then you have to provide double star. Okay, so this is one thing, guys. Okay, other thing possible here is here, while you can also use double star kwargs in the function calling statement also. I'll explain that. So how to do that? For example, def sample. Here I'll say name comma, okay, experience comma location. Okay, three items are there. I'll say print name comma experience comma location. I'll say done. I'm just printing whatever I'm receiving. Okay, now here I'll create. Okay guys, here I'm going to create this thing, guys. Here set of, okay, kind of. So d is equal to, like this I'll provide name. So this is a dictionary, right? This is nothing but dictionary, right? This is nothing but the dictionary. Key value pairs are there. Okay, dictionary. This is nothing but dictionary in Python. So here d is equal to some dictionary d, small short form I gave. That's okay. You can give anything there. Here I'll say name colon, I'll say Arun. Okay, comma, another key value pair I have to create as a dictionary here into this. This dictionary will contains a set of key value pairs. Okay, so here I'll say name. Then next one is this experience case. Okay, this experience I'll give as a key. Here I'll say experience colon 12. Then after that location, right? Last one is the location. Location. What is the value of this location? Value of the location is Hyderabad. This is a dictionary. In Python, this is a dictionary. Okay, I created a dictionary. So while I am calling this sample, if I have to pass, okay, if I have to pass the dictionary containing key value pairs as an argument to this particular thing, then how many keys should be there? Here only 3 keys, because only 3 parameters are there, right? In the dictionary also 3 keys only should be there. And here, while I am passing this particular dictionary as an argument to this function, I can simply say double star the name of the dictionary D. That's it. Okay, double star D, like this. Okay, this is what is double star kwargs case. Okay, you can also use in the function calling statement. Run this code. You see what's happening? The name Arun is being, this name is matching with this name parameter, right? Arun is being saved into this name. Experience is matching with here. So 12 is being going to the experience, and location is matching with this parameter. So Hyderabad is going to location. And you are printing name, experience, location, Arun, 12, and Hyderabad are getting printed here in the output. Okay. So this is how we can use the double star kwargs in the function calling statement, and also in the as a function parameter also. Okay, in the function calling statement and also in the function parameter, guys, we can use double star kwargs in Python. And as you already seen, the difference between the star args and double star kwargs is, in case of single star args, you will be passing any number of single values as arguments. Okay, so the star args parameter of the function. Okay, so here if you are dealing with key value pairs, then you have to go with double star args. If you are only dealing with a list of values, you can go with the single values if you are dealing star args. Okay, so that's all about double star kwargs in Python, how to use and all. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello all. Welcome to part 63 of Python tutorial. In this session, I am going to practically demonstrate how to unpack collections like list, tuple, set, and dictionary into individual variables. And also, I'll show you how to unpack a range into individual variables. Now, let me practically demonstrate all these examples for you. For that, I'll open this PyCharm ID where we have the sample Python file. Here first I'll create a list case. How to create a list in Python? You have to provide the square brackets, and inside a square brackets you have to provide the list of values, that is 9 comma 1 comma some random values I'm giving 9 comma and 4 values are there in this list. Okay, 4 values are in this list. So this list, if I have to unpack, okay, if I have to unpack these 4 values of the list, here before this list, how many values are there? 4 values, right? The list. So you have to create 4 variables. Okay, you have to create 4 variables, a comma b comma c comma d is equal to. You see, this list will get unpacked into individual variables. That means the first value in the list will go into A, the second value in the list will be stored in B, the third value, that is 5, will be stored in C, and the fourth value 7 will be stored into D, guys. Okay, let's find it out. Okay, print A, okay, print A, print B, print C. Okay, just to check whether the list got really unpacked into these individual variables or not, I'm printing all the variables here which are there on the left side. Okay, run this code. You see, A got printed as 9, B got printed as 1, C got printed as 5, and D got printed as 7. So it got successfully unpacked. Okay, list got successfully unpacked into individual variables. So now I'll go with the next example where I have to unpack a tuple into individual variables. Okay, so how to create tuple, guys? Simply replace this square brackets with the circular bracket. This becomes a tuple. Okay, this becomes a tuple. I can also unpack. Okay, we can also unpack tuple into individual variables like this. Same output you will get, guys. Okay, there's no difference. 9157. Okay, when you are printing A, 9 is getting printed. B, C, D, and are printing as 157. What about set, guys? Collection set. You have to provide curly braces, right? You remember, right? In one of the previous sessions, I explained about all the collection types. So collection data types. So the third data type in collections, that is set data type. Okay, uses the curly braces. This becomes a set. Set also will get unpacked into individual variables. But the only thing is, as you already know, okay, the order in which this set of values will be stored in the memory will be different. So it is not confirmed that 9 will go into A. It's not confirmed that 1 will go into B. Randomly, these values will store in A, B, C, D. Okay, which value will go to which variable? We don't know. While unpacking a set into the individual variables, we don't know which values will enter into which variables. Okay, it may not be in the same order. Now run this code and see the output. Looks like 9 went to A, guys. Okay, 9 got printed. When A got printed, 9 got printed. What about B? We may expect that B is 1, right? But here B is not 1, guys. Okay, 5 is coming. That means 5 is going into B. Randomly, 5 is going to B and 1 is going into C and 7 is going to D. It's a random order, guys. Okay, this is what is a set. Unpacking the set into individual variables. This is how it is done. Now the last item, guys. The last item is dictionary. How to create a dictionary? Again, same curly braces. Inside that we have to provide key value pairs. I'll give the key value pairs as name. Okay, name. Arun. Then experience. I have to put in double quotes, guys. This one. Experience. Colon. Set to well. Key value pairs. Okay. Location. Colon. Hyderabad. Then state. Colon. My state. Okay. So like this, guys. Okay, like this. So like there is spelling mistake here in the state. Let's give the proper name. Yeah, it's gone. Telangana. Fine. Okay. So 4 key value pairs are there, right? Here name Arun, experience 12, location Hyderabad, state. Okay. Fine. 4 key value pairs are there. Here 4 variables are there. So it's matching. So this will work. But run this code, what will happen, guys? When you print A, key will be printed or value will be printed. When I print B, key will be printed or value will be printed. Here all keys will be printed, guys. A will be printing name, B will be printing the key name, experience, C will be printing location, and D will be printing the state, guys. Okay, state keys. All the keys will be printed. You see, name, experience, location, state got printed. Okay, fine. So I don't want to print the keys. I want to print the values. How to get the values? So what I will do is instead of assigning this dictionary in the same line, I'll just say D here, or I'll give some other name. Let's say yes. Okay, some S I am giving, and here A B C D is equal to S dot values. I will say okay, dictionary dot values. Here from this dictionary, I am getting the values. That values will be stored in A B C D, guys. Into the A, Arun will go. Into the B, 12 will go. Into the C, Hyderabad. Into the D, because it's values, right? So run this. You see, Arun 12, Hyderabad, Telangana. So what about if I have to still get the keys? Either you don't have to provide anything directly. You have to assign the dictionary to this individual variables. It will get unpacked with the keys. Keys will be assigned to the variables, individual variables. Or you can also mention S dot keys. This is also fine. Okay, S dot keys is also fine. The same thing will happen. Same keys will be assigned. If you want the values of the dictionary to be assigned to the individual variables, you have to say dictionary dot values. S dot values. Okay, then values will be assigned to the individual variables when unpacking the dictionary. So this is a process of unpacking the list, tuple, set, and dictionary collection data types in Python into individual variables, guys. Now we can also unpack a range. Okay, a range into individual variables. Let me demonstrate that, guys. So what I will do is I will simply use something like this. Okay, A B C D is equal to range of 4. I will give range of 4 means starting from 0 to 4 minus 1, that is 3. Right, range of 4 means how many values will come? Range of 4, first value is 0, 1, 2, then 4 minus 1 up to 3 only. Up to last value should be 3. 4 minus 1, 3. 4 values are there. 0 will go into A, 1 will go into B, 2 will go into C, and 3 will go into D. Okay, if I run this code, if I print out A, B, C, D here, let me copy paste. Okay, A, B, C, and then D. Okay, run this code. 0, 1, 2, 3 will be printed in the output. Okay, this is how we can unpack a range of values into individual variables in Python. So guys, hope you understood how to unpack the collections and range into individual variables in Python. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello all. Welcome to part 64 of Python tutorial. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate about complex data type in Python. So let's get started. In Python, there are three numerical data types. That is, the first numerical data type in Python is int, the second numerical data type is float, and the last and final, that is third numerical data type in Python is complex data type. I have already explained about this int and float numerical data types as part of the previous sessions. Now in this session, I'm going to focus on the complex data type. But before proceeding further, do we have to really use this complex data type in real-time Python programming? The answer is no, guys. Okay, this is of not much useful. Okay, we generally don't use this. We don't often use this complex numerical data type. Okay, so but why we have to learn? So just for knowledge purpose, guys. Just for knowledge purpose, I am covering this complex data type in this session. But in real time, we generally don't use this complex data type. Okay, but where exactly this complex data type is really useful? When someone is developing a complex kind of application like scientific kind of application, scientific applications, okay? When someone is developing some scientific applications where some complex mathematical operations need to be performed, okay? In that case, complex data type may come to the useful. But in day-to-day programming and all, complex data type is not at all used, guys, okay? Not at all used, okay? Nowhere you will see someone using the complex data type in real time or in general use. But in case of developing some complex applications like scientific applications where complex mathematical operations are required, then only this will come into picture. That's the reason, guys, I'm not covering this complex data type in depth. Okay, just for the knowledge sake, how much knowledge is required about this complex data type, that much only I'm covering in this session, guys. Other thing I'm ignoring. Okay, you don't have to learn this, you don't have to do a PhD in the complex data type of Python, because in real time we generally don't need this complex data type. Okay, other data types are enough. Fine. So now we understood what is complex data type and where exactly it is used, and okay, why we don't have to use learn in depth and all those stuff you understood. Now let's go with the syntax, guys. Okay, let's start understanding this complex data type of Python. So what is the syntax of this complex data type? The syntax is like this, okay? This is a syntax case, okay? Let me write it for you so that you can remember. The syntax of the complex data type is real plus imaginary some j. Okay, this j is here at the end, j should be there, okay? Real plus imaginary j. Example is, example can be like this, guys, okay? 3 plus 5j, okay? 3 plus 5j. This is a complex data type value, okay? This is a complex data type value. So the syntax is, this is a syntax case. Here 3 is a real number, 5 is the imaginary number, in between plus symbol or something is there, and here we have j. J should be there, guys, okay? This is the format. What is this j? What does this j mean? J means square root of, you know about square root, right? In mathematics, square root, right? J is equal to square root of -1. Okay, this is the value of j, guys. Okay, j is nothing but is the square root of -1. So 3 plus 5 square root of -1. It looks like a complex only, right? The syntax. Okay, this is the syntax of the representing a complex number or okay numerical value in Python, guys. So fine. Here 3 is the real value, 5 is the imaginary value, where j is equal to square root of -1. That's why this number is called as complex number. Okay, fine. Anyhow, what next? So let me practically demonstrate, guys. Okay, let me practically demonstrate representing creating assigning some complex okay data type value to a variable. Okay, so I'll say c is equal to some variable c is equal to, I'll say 3 plus 5j. Okay, 3 plus 5j. C is equal to 3 plus 5j I'm giving. Okay, so if I print this C, what will happen? The complex number will be printed as it is. Okay, numerical value will be printed as it is. Okay, 3 plus 5j like this, it will be printed. If I print the data type, okay, if I want to know the data type of this particular variable C, where the complex type of value is stored in the variable C, if I give this type of C here, it will print complex as a data type. Okay, you will get the data type value as complex in the output. Okay, type of C is complex type, complex data type. Okay, fine. The next thing is, I have shown you how to print a complex data type variable, and also I have shown you how to find the type of the complex data type variable using the type of, okay, using the type inbuilt function. Okay, so where it has printed complex in the output. Now what we can still do is we can get the individual values. Here 3 is at the real position, real value, and 5 is at the imaginary value. Okay, if you want to get 3 out of this, you have to say print of c dot real. Okay, if I say print of, okay, if I say print of c dot real, what will happen, guys? If I say print of c dot real, it will get the real value. In this syntax, 3 is at the real position. Okay, so if I run this code, 3 will be printed in the output. Okay, instead of this real, if I say c dot imaginary, if I run this code here at this position, the imaginary position, guys, at this 5 is there. Run this code, 5. Okay, so 5 is coming. Okay, so you can get the real value in this complex number and also imaginary value in the complex number. You can print it. Okay, you can get it printed. Print c dot real. Okay, the variable dot real. Print the variable name dot imaginary. Okay, real will get 3, imaginary will get 5. That you understood. Now we can also perform operations, guys. Okay, apart from this, we can also perform the operations. What kind of operations? For example, here I'll say I'll create one more variable, and to this variable I'll say 1 plus 4j. 1 plus 4j. I can perform operations on these two complex numbers. Okay, I can say print of c plus d. I can do this kind of operations, guys. C multiplied by d, c divided by b, c plus d. All these kind of mathematical operations I can perform on both c and d, guys. Which are having the, which are storing the complex numbers. 3 plus 1 is 4. So what will be the output, guys? 4 plus 9j. Okay, 4 plus 9j will be the output. 4 plus 9j is the output. Like this, we can perform different addition multiplication, but don't dig deep, guys. Okay, this is out of our, okay, so you don't have to, just a sample. For sample, I'm just showing the addition of this two complex thing, but this is also not required, guys. You don't even have to go to this level, because this usage is required for someone who is actually developing a complex kind of application where applications, kind of applications where complex mathematical operations are required. Then only you have to learn this kind of stuff. But just to get a feel of what people will do, okay, what the developers of the scientific applications will do, I just gave this example of addition of the two complex numbers, but you don't have to go behind this. Now, what if? What if can I write something like this? Okay, C is equal to some 10J. Can I write like this? C is equal to 10J. Is it okay? Is it according to the syntax of the complex number? No, right? Here, the real value is optional. If I say 3 plus 10J, you may feel good because this is the real value, this is the imaginary value. The syntax is satisfied for the complex number. But here, if I remove this 3, that's okay, guys, because it's not compulsory that real number should be there. Okay, this is also a complex number only. If I say type of C, you will get the complex as the output. Run this, you see, complex is coming. Here, optional case, okay? This value 3 or some other value which is coming before this plus sign is optional. You can remove that. Still it is an, here guys, there is no real value, but imaginary value is there, okay? If I say print of C dot real, what will be printed, guys? Here real value is there in this complex number. Real value is not there. Only imaginary value that is before the J is there. Okay, if I say C dot real, 0 will be printed in the output case. Okay, since there is no value, no real value, 0 will be printed. If I say C dot imaginary image, C dot imag, then you will get 10. 10.0 you will get in the output. Okay. So real value of the complex data type variable is optional. So guys, it's all about the complex data type. We don't have to learn complex data type more than this. Okay, this is too much already. Okay, this much of knowledge is enough for learning the complex data type if you are into a regular Python programming. But if you are into someone who is trying to develop some scientific applications where complex mathematical operations are required, then you may have to investigate this complex data type in depth. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello all. Welcome to part 65 of Python tutorial. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate about range data type in Python. So let's get started. Range is one of the data types in Python. There are several data types in Python like int, float, string, boolean, and so on. And range is one of the data types in Python. Now let me practically demonstrate this for you. For that, I'll open this PyCharm IDE where we have this sample Python file. Inside the Python file, I'll type something known as range. Range of, I have to give some number here, guys. Let's say I give 3 here. What does range of 3 means? Range of 3 means a sequence of values starting from 0 till 3 values. Here 3 means till 3 values. That means starting from 0. Already one value is done. 1 comma. Second value will be sequence. Means after 0 what will come? 1 will come. After 1 what will come? 2 will come. So by this time when I entered this 0, 1, 2, 3 values are already completed. So here range of 3 means 3 values starting from 0 to 3 values. That is 0, 1, 2. Okay. That is range of 3, guys. I can assign this range of 3 sequence of values starting from 0 to 3 values. I can assign to some variable, say R. You can give any name for this variable. I'm just giving R. What will happen if I print R? Will I get 0, 1, 2? No, you will not get 0, 1, 2, guys. When I print this R, you will not get 0, 1, 2 in the output. Rather, you will get range of starting value till number of values. 0, 3 will be printed. Run this, you will see that in action. When I print this R, range of the value starting from 0 till how many values? 3 values, total 3 values. Okay, that will be printed, but you will not get 0, 1, 2. Okay, I'll show you how to get 0, 1, 2. I'll show you. But before that, I want to find the data type of this variable R. How to find the data type of this variable R? For that, I have to say print of. I have to use the type function, guys. So in Python, if you want to find the data type of any variable, it can be range variable or it can be int variable or whatever it is. Okay, you have to provide the variable name inside the type function. Okay, type of R, type of variable name will return the data type of this particular variable given. Okay, and that variable we are printing, the data type we are printing. Run this code. See what is the data type of this particular variable R? Range data type. Okay, such kind of. Okay, if you are storing this range values in a variable, then the data type of the variable will be range data type. Fine. Now, when I am printing R here, it's printing a range of 0, 3. That is starting value 0 till 3 values. Like that it is printing. But I want to get actual values, actual sequence of values that range actually represents. When I say range of 3, actual sequence of values are 0, 1, 2, right? So for that, guys, I can use for loop. Okay. I have already explained about for loop in the previous sessions, right? The same for loop I am going to use. For each loop I am going to use for some variable name. For each and every value. For example, I'll give the variable name as v. For each and every value in for v in R. Okay. For v in this range of values, print that v. Print that each and every value of this particular range. How many values are there in this range? 3 values. 0 is there, 1 is there, 2 is there, right? So R will, range is nothing but sequence of values starting from 0 to how many values? 3 values. So 0, 1, 2. So 0 will be in the first iteration, 0 will be assigned to V and V will be printed as 0 in the output. After that, in the second iteration, this R will assign the second value of the range, that is 1 into the V, and 1 will be printed. In the third iteration, the last value of this range, 2 will be assigned to V and 2 will be printed in the output. This time, guys, 0, 1, 2 will be printed. All the values of this particular range, sequence of values of this particular range will be printed in the output. Run this code, you see 0, 1, 2 starting from 0 to 2. These are the actual values of this range of 3, guys. Okay, if I give 5, what will happen, guys? If I give 5, here total 5 values starting from 0, 0, comma, 1, comma, 2, comma, 3, comma, 4. This much only, guys. You should not give 5. 5 minus 1, you have to give 5. Okay, 5 minus 1 is 4, right? Up to 4 only it will come because it's starting with 0, not with 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 5 values. Okay. Now run this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 will be printed in the output. Hope you are able to understand what exactly is this range data type. Okay. Fine. Now let's move on, guys. Okay. There are different varieties of this range function. Okay? So this range can be used in different ways. So here only one value I give, right? If I give range of 5 means 0 to 4 is coming. What will happen? What I want to do one more thing. That is, I want to start. I don't want to start with 0, guys. I want to start with 1. Okay. The first value, the first sequence of values of this range should start with 1. I want. Okay. I want to start with 1. I want this output, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 1, 2, 3, 4. What I have to do, guys? Here I have to mention 1, comma 5. The first one will be the starting. Okay, if there are two values, this is called as begin. Okay, this first number is called as begin, and last one is the end. Okay, begin and end values I'm giving. In this case, range of 1, comma 5. How does it behave? So it will start with, instead of starting with 0, if I don't give 1, if I give range of 5 means it will start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay, but here I'm starting with 1, guys. So 1, 2, 5 minus 1. 1 to 5 minus 1 is how much? 1, 2, 3. 5 minus 1 is 4. Up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 will be printed, guys. Now run this code. The same for loop can be used. Run this code. 1, 2, 3, 4 will be printed in the output. It will not start with 0 now, because here explicitly we have mentioned it should start with 1 till 5 minus 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 got printed in the output. Similarly, if I give 2, comma 7, what will be the output, guys? Tell me. What will be the output if I give 2, comma 7 here? The starting position is, the starting value will be 2. After that, sequence of values will come after 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 minus 1 is how much? 6 till 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We should get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the output. You see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 got appeared in the output. So like this is another variety of the range where you are not providing only one number. Here two values you are providing. First one will be starting number and second will be the ending -1 kind of thing. Okay, fine. This is the second variety, guys. This is the second variety. Now let's go to the third variety. Okay, before going to the third variety, guys, if I give 1, 11, what will be printed, guys? It will start with 1 till 11 minus 1, that is 10. So number starting from 1 to every time, you see 1 is incremented by 1 here. The second value is the sequence of the first value, which is incremented by 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, like that. So on till 10 it will come, because 11 minus 1 is 10. So 1 to 10 will be printed for now, right? This will print 1 to 10. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The third variety of the range I'm going to explain now. Here I'll put 1. Will there be any difference? There will not be any difference, guys. Here what is the purpose of these three numbers inside this range is start with 1. Okay, start with 1 till 11 minus 1 till 10. That is 11 minus 1 is 10, right? Starting with 1, ending is 11 minus 1, that is 10. That's fine. Every time it's sequences to the next number. Every time it is getting sequenced to the next number. For example, 1 is getting sequenced to 2. It's incrementing by how much? Only 1, right? This is called as increment or decrement, guys. Here we are asking the Here we are specifying that it has to increment by 1 for every sequence. That means 1 plus 1 is 2. If you don't provide also, you will get the same output. If you provide this 1 here also, you will get the same output because already it is sequencing by 1. If you provide 1 also, it will sequence by 1 only. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Like that till 11 minus 1, that is 10. What if I run this code? You'll get same output 1 to 10. 1 to 10 got printed in the output. That's fine. Now, if I change it to 2, what will happen? Now the game starts, right? It will start with 1. Will start with 1 till 11 minus 1 till 10 it will go. But the problem is every time it has to sequence by 2 values. That means first value will be 1, starting with 1. After that, next value cannot be 2, guys. 1 plus 2, how much? Next value will be 3. Now, after 3, what should come as a sequence of number? 3 plus 2, that is 5 will come. After 5, what will come? 5 plus 2, that is 7 will come. After 7, what will come? 7 plus 2, 9 will come. After 9, what will come? 9 plus 2. Is it 11 possible? No, up to maximum 10 only, right? Since 10 is not coming, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 will be printed in the output. Run this code. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 got printed in the output. What if I change it to 3 here? This time, first value will be 1. The next value will be 1 plus 3, that is 4. The next value of the 4 will be 4 plus 3, that is 7. The next value of 7 will be 7 plus 3, 10. Can we go behind 10? 11 minus 1 only, end point. That is 10 only is the last point. You cannot go behind. 1, 4, 7, 10 should be printed in the output. Hope you are able to understand. Similarly, guys, we can decrement here, okay? Decrement means here, instead of giving the positive value, I will give the negative value. So how I will do is, for decrement, guys, we have to follow a different notation. I'll tell you. So I'll say, starting from 11 till 0, I'll write like this, okay? Starting from 11 till 0. And then, for now, this much is enough, okay? For now, let's go with this. 11, comma 0, comma minus 1, I'll say, okay? I'll say minus 1. The third increment decrement will be minus 1. So first value is what? It will start with 11, guys, okay? It will start with 11. Or else I'll start with 10, guys, as it is. I'll start with 10. The starting value is 10. Next value will be, after 10, what will be the next value? 10 minus 1, that will be 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. Till where? Till 1 only. Why? Here I am saying 0 means, here is a reverse direction, right? Greater number to smaller number means you have to add the value here. Till 0 plus 1. 10 to 1. Okay? Here we have to treat this as starting from 10 to 0 means 0 plus 1 is 1. Till 1. Okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run this code. You see, 10 to 1 got printed. What if I say a minus 2 here? After 10, first value is 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0, but 0 cannot be coming. 0 plus 1 has to be treated. 0, you cannot go till 0, guys. 0 plus 1, that is. Up to 2 is only possible because 0 cannot be possible. Okay? 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 should be printed in the output. Like this, guys. Okay? 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. So these are the different varieties of using range function in Python, guys. Okay? Range function in Python can be used in this ways. Okay? Range is one of the data type in Python using which a sequence of values is possible. There are 3 varieties of using the range function. Okay? Range of number, range of begin end, range of begin end, and increment decrement. Okay? Increment or decrement. Fine. Now we can also use the indexing concept with the range, guys. Okay? We can also use indexing concept with range. That's the reason we generally use range in for loops, right? For I in range of something. If you remember in one of the previous sessions, I explained about the for I in range kind of things. Okay, why we use range and for loops is that's the reason. Okay, indexing concept is there. So what is that indexing concept and all? Let me explain, guys. For example, here I'll say range of 3, or I'll say range of 3 only is fine. R is equal to. Okay, so what I will do here is I'll say print of R of 0. What will be printed, guys? If I say print, what is this range of 3 means? Range of 3 means starting from 0, 3 values, 0, 1, 2, 3 minus 1, up to 3 minus 1, that is 2, 0, 1, 2. So R of 0 is how much? First index value. At the index 0, what is the first value? First value is at the index 0. Second value is at the index 1. Third value is at the index 2. So index 0, what is the value? 0. 0 should be printed in the output. If I give r of 1, index 1, this one value is there, run. Okay, index 2, r of 2 means at index 2, the second value is there. Okay, 2 value is there. 2 will be printed in the output. But if I change this a bit, like I'll say 3 comma, or I'll say 10 comma 10 comma 15. Okay, 10 to 15. So what does it mean, guys? 10 comma 11 comma 12 comma 13 comma up to 14 only is possible. Okay, 15 minus 1 is 14. Starting from 10 to up to 15 minus 1, that is 14. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Or I'll say this as 12. Otherwise, I'll give 12, guys. 12 to 18 I'll give. Okay, so I'm taking a better example. Starting from 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and last value will be 17, because 18 minus 1 is 17. Now, if I say r of 0, what will be printed, guys? R of 0 means means what will be printed? First value will be printed. First position value, which is at the index 0, will be printed. That is 12 will be printed in the output. You see, and 12 will be printed in the output. If I say print of r of 1, r of index 1, if I say at the index 1, this is the index 1, guys. 0th index, first index, 13 will be printed in the output. If I give print of r of 5, what will be printed? R of 5, index 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth index we have at 17, guys. 17 should be printed in the output. You see? 17 got printed in the output. You can also use a for loop, right, for this. Can we use for loop for this? Yes, we can use for loop for v in r, for each and every value in r, print of v. This is the way we have to use for loop, guys. There's no other way. Okay. Run this code. Yeah. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Total values of this range got printed as usual. Okay. So guys, I hope you understood what is range. And we can also use slicing mechanism, guys. Okay. Along with using this kind of index for accessing the each and every value of this particular range. At the index 0, this one is there, index 1, this one is there, and so on. Okay. What we can do is we can slice it. Okay. We can slice it. But for example, instead of 12 to 18, right, I want to get only values from 13, 14, 15. Only this 13, 14, 15 values I want. I don't want the complete range of sequence of values. I only want values from 13, 14, 15. Only these three values I want to get. How to get that? For that, guys, what I will do is I'll say print of r of, inside this r I'll give slicing, guys. Starting with index 1. I'll say 1 here, colon, index 1. The slicing means slicing like a mango, guys. Okay, in mango, right, you don't want to eat the bigger piece. What you will do? Complete mango, if you don't want to, you will slice it, and that portion will eat, right? Same thing here. R of 1, starting with index 1 till which position? 1, 2, 3, 4th position. Okay, I'll give 4 here. Okay, 4th position till 4th position. Starting with index 1 till 4th position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that means 13, 14, 15 should be sliced and printed in the output. You see, here 16 will come because you know, right, 13 to 16 means nothing but 13, 14, 15 only. If you want to be clear of what exactly this r of something is there, we can do one thing. To get the actual values, you can do something. I'll say some s is equal to, okay, some different value, r of 1 colon 4 sliced range I'm assigning to s, case. And here I'll say for v in s, this is the only way, print of v. Okay, you'll get 13, 14, 15 as the output, guys. The for loop will print 13, 14, 15. You see 13, 14, 15 got printed. This is how we can get the output properly. So guys, this is all about the range data type in Python. Thank you. Bye. Hello all. Welcome to part 66 of Python tutorial. In this session, I am going to show you the complete list of data types in Python. So let's get started. In Python, there are several data types. Okay, this is a complete list of data types that are available in Python, starting from string, int, float, complex, list, tuple, range, dictionary, set, frozen set, Boolean, bytes, byte array, and memory view. These are the complete list of data types that are present in Python. So all the data types in Python can be categorized into several categories like text type. Okay, coming to the text type, we have string data type. Okay, and coming to the numeric data type, we have int, float, and complex data types. Coming to the sequence type, we have list, tuple, and range. Coming to the mapping type, we have dictionary data type. Coming to the set type category, we have set and frozen set. Coming to the Boolean type category, we have Bool data type, Boolean data type. Coming to the binary type category, we have bytes, byte array, memory view data types. So far, guys, till the previous sessions, I have covered most of the data types that are listed down here. For example, str is already covered. Int float complex is already covered as part of the previous sessions. List, tuple, and range data types are also covered as part of the previous sessions. Dictionary is covered, set is covered, but frozen set is not covered. Now, let me practically demonstrate this frozen set for you. Before that, let me compare the set with frozen set. So what is the difference between this set data type and frozen set data type? Set data type and frozen set data type. The only difference between this set and frozen set data type are is, okay, set data type is mutable. That means updatable. You can add after creating the set of values. Okay, after creating the set, you can add more values into the set. You can modify the values in the set and all the stuff you can do because it is mutable. Coming to the frozen set, it's immutable, guys. This is a major difference. Okay, and compared with set and frozen set is mutable, frozen set is immutable. There's a major difference. Okay, that's the only difference, guys. Okay, you cannot update here once created. Let me practically demonstrate this set and frozen set for you and compare the set and frozen set. So for that, guys, I will create a variable says and into that I will store a set. Okay, how to create a set in Python? Just provide the curly braces. Inside the curly braces, provide a list of values. Okay, let's say 4 values I'm adding. So now if I say print of type of yes, what will be printed in the output? Data type of this variable s will be printed, that is set, guys. Okay, because I am storing a set into the variable, right? So set data type will be printed in the output. Okay, set data type will be printed into the output. Now if I try to can I modify these elements once created? Can I modify this set? Yes, you can add, modify, you can do whatever it is. Okay, set is mutable, guys. Okay, as explained here, set is mutable. So what I can do is I can say s dot add of, I'm adding one more element to this particular set. Already 4 elements are there. I'm adding one more element. Let's say I'll try to add 6, guys. Okay, 9 is already there, right? So I'll add 6. So apart from 9157, I'm adding one more value because set is mutable. It will accept the modifications. Okay, now so before adding, let me print, guys. Let me print this set. Print s. Okay, and after adding this also let me print s. Okay, you will see the difference. So before adding this 6 to this particular set, four values will be there, 9157 in the set. After adding this extra element in the set, new element in the set, you will get 5 elements. Okay, run this. Set is mutable, guys. It's updatable. You see, original set was like this, and modified set is like this. Okay, you have added one more element here. Okay, so 6 came here. You see, 9157, 1597, 6. 6 is a new element that got added to the set. Okay, so sets are mutable. But coming to the frozen set, it's immutable, guys. So how to convert this normal set into the frozen set? For that, guys, have to write something known as frozen set. Provide circular brackets. Inside this frozen set, provide this set. This becomes a frozen set. If I print the type of s now, this variable type, data type, if I want to know, if I say type of s now, it will print frozen set in the output. Instead of the set, this s will be printed as data type of the s will be printed as frozen set. And after that, guys, if you print s, it will print, but this addition is not possible. Modification of the frozen set is not possible because frozen set is immutable. Run this code. You see, first of all, it has printed the type of the variable s as frozen set, and here we have printed the frozen set also, frozen set 9517. But when I try to add a new element into this particular frozen set, since frozen set is immutable, you cannot update it. You see, we got an error saying attribute error. So add is not possible because add is not there. You cannot modify, right? Frozen sets are immutable. Okay, that's why addition add function you cannot use with the frozen set, guys, because it is immutable. So guys, that's all about the set and frozen set. Okay, as part of this session, I covered the frozen set data type also. So almost all data types are covered. Boolean data type is also covered as part of the previous sessions. And coming to the binary type, guys, we generally don't use this binary data type. Data types like bytes, byte array, and memory view, we generally don't use. Okay, so I'm not going to demonstrate this for you. So almost all data types are covered for you in this Python series. So including frozen set now, right? So guys, that's all about the complete list of data types in Python. Okay, we have the different category of data types like text type, numeric type, sequence type, mapping type, set type, Boolean type, and binary type. and have also practically demonstrated what is frozen set and how it is different from the set data type in Python. So that's it guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello all. Welcome to part 67 of Python tutorial. In this session, I am going to practically demonstrate the different ways of generating the random numbers in Python. So let's get started. In Python, there is a module known as random module. It contains few inbuilt functions like random, randint, and rand range. Using these three inbuilt functions, we can generate a random number in Python. Now let me practically demonstrate the first inbuilt function of random module, that is random. So I'll open this PyCharm IDE, and here I'll start typing the name of the module, that is random. I'll say random dot. I'll select the first model, that is random. Okay, random inbuilt function of the random module. The moment I selected this inbuilt function of this random module, automatically this import statement, okay, is importing the module. Fine, the PyCharm ID is automatically importing this random module. Now, if I print this particular statement as it is, if I print this statement as it is, what will happen is this random inbuilt function of the random module will return any random value, random floating point value between 0 and 1. It will be in decimal points case, okay? uh, some point, 0 point something will come, okay, but the number will be from in between 0 and 1 guys. Okay, run this, you will see that you will see the output properly. You see 0 point something, the value will be between 0 and 1. Again run it, 0.94 is coming. Okay, every time in between 0 and 1 floating point value will come. So how to convert this according to our needs? So one way is that I have to multiply. For example, if I have to generate a random number between 0 and 100, okay, if I have to generate a random number between 0 and 100, I have to multiply this with 100 guys. Okay, now if I run this, still you will get the floating point, but at least some value you will get between 1 and 0 and 100. Run this, you see 36 is coming here, but with the floating point value, right? I don't want this floating point, I only want this thing. Since I multiplied with 100, I'm getting this 2-digit number here. The number between the 0 and 100 I'm getting some random number between 0 and 100, but along with the floating point I'm getting, I don't want this decimal point. So I have to typecast this. Okay, entire thing I'll cut from here, and here I'll provide int. Okay, typecasting, and inside that int function I'll provide the statement. Run this code, you see 44. Run this code, 87. Run this code, 60. Run this, you see every time some random number is generated. Okay, so I have to do a lot of operations here, right? By default it's not giving me this kind of output. Instead I have to multiply that with 100, and then typecast it using the int to avoid the floating point and all. What if I want to generate the random number between 0 and 1000? Here multiply by 1000 guys, you will get the random number between 0 and 1000. You see 912 has come, 276 came, 0 and 1000. Okay, every time you see some number is coming. Fine guys, this is one way of generating a random number in Python, but there are other effective ways guys. Okay, instead of using this much of complex logic, there are other simplest ways guys, where what we can do is we can use another inbuilt function of the random module, that is called as randint. Okay, instead of using this random, if you use randint, it will be, the problem will be simplified a bit guys. Okay, so I'll tell you. So here what I will do is I'll say random dot rand int of, you have to give two values here, whatever the values in between, for example 1 to 10. Okay, so generate a random number between 1 and 10. 1 and 10 also included guys in this. Okay, when you use rand int, here 1 and 10 also can come. Run this code, you see 6 came, 3 came, keep on running, 6 came, 10 came. You see 10 is also included in this, right? 10 is also included in this. This is called as random guys. You have to provide the range. Okay, starting from 1 to 10. Okay, starting from 1 to 10, generate some random number every time. Starting from 1 to 10, some random number will come. If I want to generate a random number which is from 1 to 100, then I have to provide 100 here. Okay, run this, you see 80, 22, 34, like that. Okay, if I don't want some, let's say I want to generate some random number from 90 to 100. Okay, only from this 90 to 100 it will generate. You see 93, 91, 93, 90, okay, 100, everything is included here, right? So this is how we can use randint, guys. This is a better version than the previous one, okay? And there is one more way, guys, to generate a random number in Python. That is by using the rand range inbuilt function of the random module. Rand range inbuilt function of the random module. Instead of rand int, we can use rand range also. But what is the difference between this rand int and rand range? Let me explain. Okay, here in place of the rand int, I am going to use rand range. Okay, here also you can provide the range, guys. For example, if I provide the range from 1 comma 5, here 5 is not included, guys. Okay, what is the difference here? It means in rand int, if you instead of rand range here, if you give rand int, it will consider 1 and 5, right? The last value also it will consider, but rand int, rand range will not consider the last value, only from 1 to 4. You see, run this code, never, you will not never get 5 here. Okay, run this. You see, 2 came, 4 came, you will never get 5, guys. Okay, the last value you will not get, starting from 1 to 5 minus 1 only. 3, 2, 1. No matter how many times you run, you will not get 5. Okay, till 4 you are getting, right? Till 4 you are getting, but 5 will not come, guys. Okay, that's the thing with rand range. But if I convert this into rand int, if I change this into rand int, 5 also is included here, guys. Run this, you will get 5. You see, 5 is coming this time, right? So 5 is included in rand int, but rand range, the last number is not included in rand range. Okay, that's the difference, guys. That's a major difference you have to identify. Okay, in rand int, the last number, if you provide 100 here, yeah, 100 is also considered. But in rand range, if you provide 100 here, 100 won't be considered, guys. Okay, 100 won't be generated as a random value. Okay, it will not consider 100. It will consider from 1 to 99 only, not 100. That's the difference between the rand int and rand range. So the effective way I feel is like whenever I want to auto generate some random number in Python, I go with rand int, guys. Okay, this looks better for me. So guys, that's all about this generating the random numbers in Python. Thank you. Bye. Hello all. Welcome to part 68 of Python tutorial. In this session, I'm going to explain and practically demonstrate how to use escape characters in Python. So let's get started. What exactly are these escape characters? Escape characters in Python are used with string text for performing several operations like for inserting illegal characters into the string text, for inserting the tab space in the string text, for inserting the new line in the string text, and many more, guys. So there are several escape characters in Python, but these are the major ones. Let me demonstrate all these major escape characters for you in this session. Starting with backslash single quote. How can we use this escape character in Python? For that, let me practically demonstrate. I'll open this PyCharm ID where we have the sample Python file. I'll create a sample variable, say A, and here in the single quotes, I'll write a string text, say my name is Arun. I teach Python programming. Like this, some string text have written. Okay. Now I want to print this normal string text, print of A without any problems. The text will be printed as it is in the output. Run this code. You will see my name is Arun. I teach Python programming got printed in the output as it is. But my requirement is I want to print this Arun inside single quotes. Here Arun got printed without single quotes. Here Python got printed without single quotes. But I want this Arun and Python to be printed in the output inside single quotes. So for that, I'll try to add the single quote here. Arun I'll put inside a single quotes. Python also I'll put inside the single quotes. Let's see what will happen. You see you are getting error. If you still try to run it, you will get syntax error. Okay, invalid syntax. Here at the place of Arun, you cannot provide the single quotes it is saying. Okay, so this string text is not allowing you to enter some text having single quotes inside it. That's a problem. But still, is there any possibility where I can surround this Arun with single quotes in the output? Yes, using the escape character known as backslash single quote. Here guys, instead of providing single quote, just provide backslash single quote. Okay, this is backslash single quote. This is the escape character. Similarly, convert this into backslash single quote. Here also convert this into backslash single quote. Backslash single quote. Okay, already the string text is inside the single quotes. Okay, it's starting with the single quote, ending with the single quotes, and in between that there are some words which you want to get printed inside a single quotes only. In that case, instead of providing the single quotes here, just provide backslash single quote. It represents the single quote. Now run this code, you'll get the required output. My name is, you see, Arun text got printed in the single quotes. I teach Python programming. Python got printed in the inside the single quotes. This is possible with the help of the inserting the illegal characters like single quote using the escape characters like backslash single quote everywhere wherever you need. Now coming to the next major escape character in Python, that is backslash double quotes. The same thing guys. Here, let's say I have created the string text which is surrounded by double quotes. Okay, my name is Arun. I teach Python programming. Okay, so this particular string text is now surrounded with the double quotes. Now, if I run this code as it is, you will get the same output in the output. My name is Arun without any single quotes or double quotes. I teach Python programming without single or double quotes. Now guys, what I want is I want this Arun to be printed in the output in double quotes. I want Python to be printed in the output in double quotes. So if I try to provide double quote here, I'll definitely get the error. Okay, I'll get the error here guys if I provide the double quotes. Okay, run this code, syntax error will come. So how to avoid this problem? Again the same backslash double quote, backslash, wherever you want to represent the double quotes in the output, just represent the double quote with the backslash double quote guys, escape character. You'll get the proper output. Now my name is, you see, Arun surrounded by double quotes. I teach Python programming, Python surrounded by double quotes. Fine. So this is the advantage of escape characters guys. Inside the string text you can insert illegal characters. That's one thing. So other things that are possible with the escape characters are we can also insert a tab space. Okay, or we can do a lot of stuff. So before that guys, let's go one by one guys. Okay, one by one. So these two are completed. Let's go with the third one, that is a backslash. Okay, so I want to represent something here. Okay, my address is, okay, my address is 3 backslash 4 backslash 5, some address guys. Okay, 5 dash 3 dash 2, some address is there. Okay, so wherever I am providing backslash, it looks like it's accepted, but when I run this code guys, you will get problem in the output. You see what is the problem guys? My address is 3 backslash 4 backslash 5 should come here. In place of backslash 4 and backslash 5, you are getting some symbols. That's the problem guys. To get that problem resolved, instead of to represent the backslash in the output guys, you have to convert that single backslash into double backslash. This will become an escape character. Double backslash will print single backslash in the output. Okay, double backslash escape character provided in the string text will be represented as single slash backward slash in the output. You see, now you will get the proper output. Okay, that's the purpose of this backslash, double backslash escape character. Now the next one, slash n. Okay, here I'll take this example. My name is Arun. I teach Python programming. Okay, I teach Python programming. If I run this code, my name is Arun. I teach Python programming will be printed in the single line. What if I want this particular thing to be printed in the first line and this one should go to the new line? So for that guys, after this dot full stop, I'll say slash n. If I run this code, my name is Arun. I teach Python programming got printed in the output. Okay, my name is Arun. I teach Python programming. You see the after slash n means this is escape character. N here means new line. Okay, it will take you to the new line. The line, the text which is there after slash n has been moved to the new line. Okay, that's the purpose of this escape character slash n. Okay, now if I replace this slash n with slasher, what will happen? So here there's something new will happen guys. Okay, this slasher means this is also an escape character. Okay, after slash n we have slasher. This slasher means carriage return. What happens here is whenever this occurs, okay, the cursor will move to the new line and all this will be ignored guys. Okay, whatever that is printed will be cleared and the cursor will move to the first position and from there it will start printing I teach Python programming. If you run this code, this will not be printed in the output guys. So because of the carriage return, so everything will be ignored till here and from here it will be printing. Only this portion will be printing. I teach Python program will be printed in the output. You see, that's how the carriage return escape character works in Python. Now slash t. If I replace slasher with slash t, this is the tab space guys. Okay, you know about tab space, right? When I press tab key on my keyboard, what's happening? It's giving me the tab space, right? That tab space will come guys. Okay, so if I run this code, you will get a tab space in the output guys. Wherever slash t is there, tab space will come. You see, Wherever the slash t is there, tab space is coming in the output. Now slash b. What is slash b, guys? Run this code. You see, backslash. It's like a backslash, guys. Okay, there is a backspace button on your keyboard, right? What will happen when you keep on clicking backspace? It will remove the, it will clear the earlier character. For example, here I'll say slash b, slash b, slash b, slash b, like this. 4 slash b's or 5 slash b's. Okay, let's see whether Arun will be coming or not. Let's see. Run this code. You see, my name is Arun is gone because there are different back slash b's, which is nothing but pressing the backspace on the keyboard. Okay, for every slash b, one letter is cleared. Okay, so here how many are there? 1 2 3 4 5 are there. So 1 2 3 4 5 total. Up to here everything is gone, guys. In the output, you see my name is, still space is there. If I have few more backslashes, you see, guys, 3 more. You see something more will be going. Okay, my name is also gone. Okay, so this is what is a backspace. Okay, slash b means backspace, escape character in Python. So these are the major escape characters that we can use in Python, guys. We should not be, it's not required to learn more than this. Okay, this much is enough as part of the escape characters learning in Python. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello all. Welcome to part 69 of Python tutorial. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate using bool function in Python for evaluating the values, that is given values, as either true or false. Okay, you can pass some value to this bool function, guys. The bool function will evaluate that passed value, and it will return true or false based on the evaluation. Okay, now let me practically demonstrate this bool function for you. For that, I'll open this PyCharm IDE where we have the sample Python file. In this Python file, I'll create a bool function, and to this bool function, I'll pass some value. Let's say 0. Okay, when I pass 0, the bool function will return false. Okay, in case of 0, the bool function will return false. If I pass any other value other than 0, let's say if I pass the value 9 to this bool function, in case of 0, it is returning false. If you pass any other number other than 0, it will return true. Okay, it will return true. Now, if I pass an empty string, okay, a string which this is a string, right? It is an empty string because there is no text inside this double quotes, empty string. In case of this, bool function will return false. What if I pass a normal string? Okay, it's non-empty string. Okay, if I pass a non-empty string, say I'll pass my name, which is a non-empty string. In this case, the bool function will return true. Now, similarly, guys, if I pass into this bool function, okay, if I pass into this bool function a list, okay, a list, so an empty list, this is an empty list, right? You see, I have not provided any values here. This square brackets means empty list. If I pass this empty list into this bool function, it will return false. If I pass a non-empty list, okay, a non-empty list, inside this bool function I am passing a non-empty list containing some values, 9 comma 1 comma 5 comma 7, some random values. This will return true, guys. Similar thing will happen when you pass any empty collection, guys. It may be list or okay, tuple or set or dictionary, whatever it is. If you pass it as empty, it will return false. If you pass with values, it will return true. Okay, let me copy paste and create for other stuff also, other collection data types also. Here I'm passing an empty tuple. Okay, this is an empty tuple, guys. In case of empty tuple, okay, in case of empty tuple, you will get false. In case of non-empty tuple, okay, this is a non-empty tuple I am passing into the bool, right? In this case, you will get true. Similarly, in case of empty set, this is a set, right? In case of empty set, you will get false. In case of curly braces, I have to provide. One minute. Inside this bool function, if I pass a non-empty set, in that case, you will get true. Okay, this applies for dictionary also, guys. Okay, this applies to dictionary if you have key value pairs. If I say print bool of, if I pass the key value pair, let's say name colon Arun, comma, experience, colon, 12. Like this, if I pass key value pairs, in this case, you will get, since it is not empty, this particular dictionary is not empty. So the bool function will return true here. Okay, fine, guys. So this is what happens, guys. And there are a few more examples, guys. There are a few more examples. If I pass none, okay, inside this bool function, if I pass none, then also you'll get false. Okay, and into this bool function, if I pass false, directly false, then you'll get false only. Into this bool function, if I pass true, you will get true, guys. Okay, these are the several examples, guys, that I have demonstrated. I think I'm done with all the examples. If you pass 0, then false. Other than 0, if you pass any number, true. Okay, if you pass an empty string, false. If you pass some non-empty string, true. If you pass empty collection data types like list, tuple, set or dictionary, okay, empty things, then you will get false. If you pass non-empty, okay, non-empty list or non-empty tuple, non-empty set or non-empty dictionary, you will get true. Okay, if you pass none, you will get false. If you pass false itself, you will get false. If you pass true, you will get true. Okay, run this code, guys, and let's see whether we got the proper output or not. So starting with the first one, false, true, false, true. Okay, false, true, done. Then false, true, false, true, false, true, again 6 times. False, true, false, true, false, true. Till here it is over. Then okay, 4, 6. Till here it is over. Last 4 items are there: true, false, false, true. Let's see: true, false, false, and true. Okay. So guys, this is all about the bool. Okay, this is all about the bool in Python, which evaluates the values. Given values, passed values to this bool function will be evaluated by the bool function, and it will return either true or false based on the passed values. Okay. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello all, welcome to part 70 of Python tutorial. In this session, I am going to practically demonstrate the shorthand if and if else statements in Python. So let's get started. So what exactly is this shorthand means? Shorthand means writing this if and if else statements in a single line. Now let me practically demonstrate this for you. For that, I'll open this PyCharm IDE where we have the sample Python file. Here I'll create 2 variables, guys, and assign some values. Say a is equal to 4, b is equal to 3. Now, before I write the shorthand format of the if statements, I'll first write in a normal way. If a is greater than b, colon, print. Inside this print statement, I'll provide double quotes and write a is greater than b. Okay, this is one way, right? This is the normal way. You are not writing this if statement in a single line. Here, how many lines are there? 2 lines are there. If you run this code, it will work. But here, there are 2 lines. A is greater than b got printed. Now, instead of writing like this, I'll write in this way, guys. If a is greater than b, colon. Instead of writing the print statement in the new line, I'll write here itself. Okay, print a is greater than b. So this is the shorthand format for the if statements in Python, guys, where I am writing the if statement in a single line, right? Run this code, still you will get the same output without any problem. Okay, it will save you the number of lines. Now you can also mention or write the if else statements in Python also in a single line. Shorthand format is there for the if else statement also in Python. So how to do that? For example, first of all, I'll write the normal format if else statement. If a is greater than b, colon, print a is greater than b. Okay, here I'll write else, colon, print b is greater than a. Okay, this is the if else statement. Run this code. First a is greater than b got printed. If I change the values like 3, 4, now b is greater than, else part will be executed, b is greater than, a will be printed. Fine. Now what I will do is, instead of writing this in a normal way, I'll create the shorthand format for this if else statements. How to do that? So let me write down, guys. I'll write this complete if else statement in a single line. If a is greater than b, Okay. So before this, if A is greater than B, I'll write the print statement. Okay. If the condition is true, the left side, okay, if this particular condition is true, the left side portion should be executed. So here I'll write A is greater than B. Here after this else, print, if the condition is false, then the else part which is there on the right side will be executed. The condition is true, then the left side portion. The condition is false, then else part. Print B is greater than A. Now here I'll give 4 and 3 here. So when I store 4 into A and 3 into B, guys, this condition will be true, right? 4 greater than 3 is true. When it is true, the left side portion, that is A is greater than B, will be printed in the output. Now run this code, you see, A is greater than B will be printed in the output, right? Now what I'll do is I'll change the values 3 and 4. When this condition is false, 3 greater than 4 is false, then the else part will be, which is there on the right side, will be executed. So B is greater than A will be printed, guys. You see, B is greater than A will be printed. Here I am writing the if else statement in a single line, shorthand format for the if else statement. So hope guys you understood how to use the shorthand format for if and if else statements in Python and how they are going to save the number of lines. So that's it guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello all. Welcome to part 71 of Python tutorial. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate how to use iter function in Python with the different collection data types, that is list, tuple, set and dictionary. So let's get started. I'll first open this PyCharm IDE where we have the sample Python file, and I'll create a list, a sample list having some random values, say 9, 1, 5, 7, some random values. This list I'll store into a variable. Now I'll pass this list. Okay, I will pass this list variable into a function known as iter function, like this. Okay, iter of A. Iter function, into the iter function I am passing the list. Now this iter function will return iterator. Okay, so I'll just give some variable name for the iterator, itr. Now if I have to iterate through this particular list using this iterator, okay, if I have to iterate through all these values of the list, each and every element of the list using the iterator, so I have to use another function known as next function. I'll show you. Print of next of, I have to pass this itr, okay, iterator. So the first value 9 will be printed in the output. After that I have to again say itr, okay, next of itr. What is the next one? 1 will be printed. Then I have to say next of itr, 5 will be printed. Again I have to say print of next of itr, 7 will be printed. Okay, so 9157 will be printed in the output. You see guys, if I have to visually represent what happened here, so let me diagrammatically explain guys. So here we have 4 values in the list, right? 9, 1, 5 and 7. Originally the pointer is there here. Okay, let's assume that the pointer is there here. Now the moment I created this iterator, okay, the moment this iter function has taken this list and converted that into iterator, right? Then I can use this next function of the iterator. Okay, the moment I say next, originally the pointer is there here, the elements are there here. The moment I say next here, this pointer, okay, this pointer will point to the first element. Okay, while next of iter, when you say this pointer has located the first element, and here you are printing that, so 9 will be printed in the output. After that again next of itr, so this pointer will now move to the next element of the list, so 1 will be printed here. Again third print statement also next of itr, 5 will be printed. Again fourth statement next of itr, 7 will be printed. So that's the reason 9157 got printed. If I use another print of next of itr, is it possible guys? No, right? There are only 4 values. Fifth value is not there. So if the pointer is pointed to another element is not there, right? So you'll get error in the output. You'll get some error. You see, some kind of error you are getting in the output. Next iterator, stop iteration, it is saying. Okay, it's not possible. Only 4 times you can iterate using this next function of the iterator. But in order to get this iterator, we have to use the iter function. So similarly, guys, instead of the list, you can also use tuple here. So I'll change the square brackets to circular brackets. This becomes a tuple, and now the tuple is stored into this variable a. Again, you are converting the tuple into the iterator using the iter function, and the same thing applies here, guys. Same output you will get. Similarly, you can convert this tuple to set, okay, by providing the curly braces. Now, again the same thing, you are converting the set into an iterator here, and using the next function of the iterator, you are iterating through all the elements. Run this code, you see, you'll get 9517 because in the set, the values are randomly stored in the memory. So the way in which they got stored in the memory, the same order in which we'll get the values, okay? Fine, next, dictionary, guys. In case of dictionary, what will happen? Let me show you. Here I'll say name, colon, I'll give my name, Arun. I'll give the next one, experience. Okay, experience, colon, I'll give 12. Then location, colon, okay, Hyderabad. Then occupation, I'll say trainer. Okay, trainer. Like this, 4 key value pairs I created, and this is a dictionary, right? This is a dictionary. Now I can convert the dictionary also into an iterator using this iter function itself by passing the dictionary to the iter function. You'll get the iterator. Again, the same thing. Next, you have to use and run this, guys. You will get all the keys. By default, you are getting what, guys? You are getting the keys, guys. Okay, name, experience, location, and occupation. You are getting. So, guys, this is how we can use the iter function in Python with the different collection data types, that is list, tuple, set, and dictionary, to iterate through all the elements of this collection data types. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello all. Welcome to part 72 of Python tutorial. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate how to work with date and time in Python. So let's get started. In Python, we have a module known as datetime module. By using the inbuilt functions of this datetime module, we can work with date and time in Python. Now let me practically demonstrate this for you. For that, I'll open this PyCharm IDE where we have this sample Python file. Inside this Python file, first I'll import the module known as datetime module. So I'll write import. The module name I will write date time. Once you import this datetime module here in this Python file, now we can work with the date and time in Python. So date time dot, okay, again date time of. Here inside this date time, guys, you have to give, as you can see on the top, guys, in the tooltip, you have to give the year, month, then day, then hour, then minute, then seconds, then milliseconds. Okay, so like this, guys. Okay, you can give all this stuff. Okay, starting with the year, guys. Let's say I'll give the year as 1984. Then what? After a year, I have to give month, right? I'll give the month as 11. Then day. Day I'll give as 25, comma. After the day, I'll give hour. Let's say 23 hours. Then minutes, 30 minutes. Then seconds, 27 seconds. And then microsecond or something is there. So it's optional, guys, if you want to give go deep, or you can give either 3 values or 4 values, 5 values, 6 values, up to you, guys. Okay, I'm not giving microseconds for now. Till seconds I am fine. Okay, so year, month, date, hour, minute, and second. Okay, these are the values. So I'll print out this as it is, or I'll just store that into a variable, say D. Okay, I'm storing this particular date into this variable D. Now if I print this D, the date will be printed in some format, guys. Let me run this. You will see the default format, the date will be printed in the output. When you print the this particular date having these details will be printed. 1984 hyphen 11 hyphen 25 space 23 hours 30 minutes and 20 seconds 27 seconds. Okay, now what if I want to print only, I don't want the time, guys, I only want this date portion. Okay, I only want this is a time portion, this is a date portion, right? I only want the date portion. For that I have to say d dot, there is a function known as inbuilt function known as date function. Okay, so run this, you will get the only date portion will be printed. You see this date and time. Initially when I print d, it has printed the both date and time, but now when I print the date, only the date portion of this complete date time got printed. Now similarly you have the capability to print the time also. Okay, there is a time function using which you can print the time portion. 23 30 27 will be printed in the output, guys. Run this, you see time portion also can be printed. Still more are possible, guys, we can also do a lot. So d dot, I want to print only the year. Okay, in the entire date I want to, in the entire date and type I want to print only the year. So d dot year. So if I say d dot only month, I want d dot month. If I want to print only day, okay, the 25th is the day, right? Then day, then d dot, I want to print the hour, 23 hours will be printed. I can also print minutes. How many minutes? 30 minutes. I have to say d dot minute. I can also print d dot seconds. How many seconds? 27 seconds. Since I have not written any microseconds here, I am not going to use that d dot microsecond thing. For now, till second it is fine. 27 seconds will be printed. Run this code. We'll get to see that. Okay, when you say print of d, the entire date and time got printed. Here d dot date means only date portion got printed. Time means only time portion got printed. Then year, you see the year got printed. Month, yes, month got printed. Day, 25 got printed. Hour, 23 got printed. Minute, only minutes got printed. Second, seconds got printed. Fine. Date, time, year, month, day, hour, minute, and second. Cool. Fine. So this is the way, guys. Okay. There is one more way, guys. The one more way here is, so here in the first line itself, I'll write that print statement, guys. There is a function known as, there is an inbuilt function known as str of time. Okay, str of time, string format. Okay, string format time. So what is that string format type? So here there are several formats, guys. Okay, there are several date formats in Python. I'll show you different dates formats. I'll say dates Python. Otherwise, I'll type Python dates format codes. Okay, there are several format codes. Just Google search, guys. You see there is some links coming. Yeah, I'll go with this W3 schools link. Click on that. You have a table here, as you can see on the W3 schools website. They have given a table, all the legal format codes, okay, for the dates and all. So using these formats, I will prepare something, guys. So what I want here is, I want to print something like this. I want in the output, I want to print 25th November, or yeah, November 2020, sorry, 25th November 1984, right here. 25, 11 means November. Instead of 11, I want to print November, and here 19, comma 1984. This format I want. I want to print this thing. 25th November 1984, I want to print. So how that is possible? With this, right, it is not possible. You see, but default format is coming 1984-1125. But I want in a proper format like this. For that, first I want the day. 25 is the day, right? So what I will do here is, here inside this strf time, I'll provide double quotes and I'll go to the format codes. So I want this thing, right? Day of the month I want. So percentile D I have to use. So I'll come here and say percentile D. Okay. Lowercase d, guys. Don't give capital D. Here as it is, you have to give percentile D. This will get you this particular date. What is the day? 25, right? 25 will come. Then after 25, what is there? TH is there. Type TH. The text TH. In place of percentile D, 25 will come. TH will be there. Space. Then after that, November is there. Okay. Come here. There is a format for December and DEC and December. I want this format, right? So if I want to get only 3 letters, I have to use lowercase b, percentile lowercase b. But if I have to get the entire month, then have to say percentile capital B. So I'll use a capital B, guys. Here I want the entire month. So percentile capital B, comma, after comma. You see, after that I have to give comma. Then the year I have to give. Okay, then year. How to get the year? Just see here what is the year. 2018. Okay, full version. Percentile Y, capital Y. Lower version only 18 I want to get means percentile lowercase y. Okay, here I will use percentile capital Y. So here, comma, percentile capital Y. So now run this code. You will get this format printed in the output, guys. Run this. See, in the first line itself, you will get this one is printed as 25th November 1984. Okay, we got the output. We got the output. So that is this inbuilt function, guys. Using this inbuilt function known as strf time, we can get this possible. Okay. Now, is there any other thing I have to explain as part of this date time module for working with the date and time in Python? Yes, there is one more thing. Okay, the last one, guys. So here I am specifying some date and time, right? Whatever the day, year, month, day, hours, minutes, seconds, that whatever I'm specifying, that is being coming here. But instead of this, guys, instead of giving this format, what I will do is I'll say date time dot, I will say now. Now means now, right now. Okay, right now, what is the year? Right now, what is the month? Right now, what is the day? What is the hour? What is the minute? What is the second? What is the microsecond? Everything will come. Okay, today is 2021 11 13 19 hours 50 minutes. So some seconds and some microseconds. Okay, that will be coming, guys. Now, guys, if I run this code, you'll see D will be storing current date and time. Okay, you see 13th November. Today is 13th November only, right? As you can see on the my calendar, today is 13th November, guys. Okay, today is 13th November 2021. So 13th November 2021, and here in the next screen, the complete date time. Okay, D is being printed, date time along with microseconds. As you can see, these are the microseconds. Then only date portion, only the time portion, only the year, only the month, only the, what is this, 13th day, right? Only the day. And here 19 hours 50 seconds 23 seconds 50 minutes and 23 seconds. You can also print, in this case you can also print d dot micro second. You will get microseconds also. That is at now what is a micro, this will keep changing, right? 332252 will change. Now it will get a different number. Run this code. This time microseconds are 654887. You see 654887 got printed. So like this, guys, we can work with date and time in Python. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello all. Welcome to part 73 of Python tutorial. In this session, I'm going to explain and practically demonstrate how to use regular expressions in Python. So let's get started. First of all, what exactly are these regular expressions? Regular expressions, which are shortly known as regex, are used to check whether the given search pattern is available in the string. For example, if I have to find out whether this pattern known as Arun is available in the string, my name is Arun Motori string. Is it available, guys? Is Arun available in this entire string? Yes, it is available here. So to find that, we have to use regular expressions in Python. Now let me practically demonstrate these regular expressions and how to use regular expressions in Python. Before that, guys, here we have to import, okay, a module in Python known as RE module. And after that, after importing this RE module, we have to use one of the inbuilt function of this RE module in Python, that is search inbuilt function. For that, we have to pass this kind of pattern, okay, and also the text, the string, pattern comma string. You have to pass here. Okay, then this search inbuilt function of this RE module will, okay, the search inbuilt function of this RE module will search for this pattern in this given text. Now, let me give an example in a practical way. For that, I'll open this PyCharm ID where we have the sample Python file. Here, I'll first create a pattern, guys. Okay. So pattern, this is a search pattern. Okay, pattern is equal to, I'll give Arun is a pattern. That's it, nothing much, simple. My name Arun is a pattern. Now I'll collect the text from the string from the user as an input. So how to collect the user input in Python? I have to say input like this. Okay, this particular inbuilt function will collect the input from the user. Okay, so here whatever the input that is collected from the user, I'll store into something known as, say, text is equal to or something. Okay, text is equal to. So, but while running this code, user will not understand whether he has to provide the input or not. For the user to make understand that he has to provide some input while we run this code, I'll write a print statement, say enter your input here, some helping text which will be displayed in the output while running the code. Fine. And then by looking at this text, user will try to input, and that input is going into the text in this particular program. Fine. Now what I have to do, I have to use RE module, right? I have to use this inbuilt function, right? Search inbuilt function of the RE module. For that, RE module is required. So here on the top, I'll import the RE. Simple. Import RE module. That's it. Nothing much. RE dot and search inbuilt function. And to the search inbuilt function, first I have to pass the pattern. This pattern I will pass, comma. After the pattern, what I have to pass? I have to pass after the pattern. I have to pass the string. What is string? This text is a string. The text received from the user as an input. That text is a string here. Now, this search inbuilt function of this RE module will return true if this pattern is matching in the string. If this pattern is available in this particular string, then the search inbuilt module will return a Boolean value known as true. Otherwise, it will return false. So here I'll put this inside a if condition. Okay, I'll make this as a if condition. If condition colon, if this search inbuilt function is returning true, it will return true only when pattern is matching in the pattern is found in the given string text. Okay, given string. Then it will return true. If it is true, I am printing something. Okay, pattern got matched. Otherwise, else, if it is returning false, then I'll print pattern didn't match. Simple. Okay, pattern got matched, pattern didn't match. That's it, guys. Simple program, guys. Here pattern is Arun. What is the text entered by the user? What is the string entered by the user? String text entered by the user that will be received by the input during the runtime, and we are matching our pattern with the text. Now run this code. Here in the output, you see, it's in the output, this print statement got printed and saying enter your input here. By looking at this particular text in the output, user will try to give some input. Let's say if I give my name is Arun Motori. Okay, this string text I gave. What happens? This text will go into the this particular text, and this pattern is Arun. Is Arun found in the this given string text? Yes, it will be found. Here it is there, right? So it will, what will be the output, guys? Here when I press enter, here search will return true because the Arun is available in this particular given text by the string text by the user. So pattern got matched should be printed in the output. You see, pattern got matched got printed in the output. What if I give something else? Okay, Python is an easiest programming language. Okay, or Python is an easy programming language. So anywhere in this particular string text given by the user, do we have the text Arun? Is Arun anywhere in this string text? No, right? So search inbuilt function will definitely return false because the given pattern Arun is not available in the text entered by the user. Okay, string text entered by the user. Press enter. Pattern didn't match should be printed. Yes, pattern didn't match, right? Arun text is not there in the Arun pattern is not there in the string text. That is the thing. Hope you are able to understand, guys. This is a simple example of a regular expression, guys. Okay, it's a very big topic, guys. Okay, regularization expression is a very big topic. So I have to use a lot of symbols, signs, and all those stuff. Okay, to create a pattern. But this is a direct, straightforward pattern. Okay. Now let's move ahead so that you will understand more about the regular expressions in Python. So here, this example is done. Now there are different patterns. Okay, I told you, right? This is just a normal pattern, normal text only. Okay, it doesn't even look like a pattern actually. In Python, lot of patterns we can give, guys. Lot of pattern formats are available. This normally is a direct text. Okay, so here let's go with the Python, guys. Okay, I'll give the pattern as Python, and let's see whether whatever the input given by the user, this pattern is matching with the input given by the user or not. Run this code. If the user enters as it is Python, so Python is matching with Python, right? This pattern is matching with the Python. Okay, it's there, got matched. Okay, what if if I run this code and during the runtime, if the user inputs, he will not input lowercase p. He will enter capital Python. Okay, like this, capital P Python. Is this pattern will match this Python now? No, guys. This is not equal to this one. Didn't match. Pattern didn't match should be displayed. Okay. So that's the thing, guys. Okay. If you are giving this pattern is taking seriously, guys. If it is in lowercase, it should be in lowercase only. Okay. So otherwise, it will not. It will say that the search inbuilt function will say return false. Okay. In case of lowercase and uppercase, it will return false. Now, next thing, guys. Next thing is to avoid this problem. What I can do is to avoid this problem where because you see Python almost is equal to Python. Only the problem is here lowercase p is there or uppercase p is there. But if you want to solve this problem, what you can do is here put something like this square brackets. Okay, and here capital P or P. Okay, inside the square brackets, the first character can be in this Python. The first character can be either capital P or lowercase p. Anything is fine, guys. Okay, capital P or uppercase P or lowercase p. Any one of this is okay. Run this code. Now here, if I give first letter as lowercase p, it will take because one of this, okay, is matching. Either capital P should be there as the first character or lowercase p. This is a syntax, guys. This is how the regular expressions. Okay, we are going to the advanced regular expressions step by step. Okay, so if there is a possibility where it has the first character can be a lowercase p or uppercase p, you have to write like this, guys. Okay, so it will say matched. And also, if I run this code again, and this time if I enter capital Python, still it will be pattern got matched because this capital P is there, right? So either this one or this one should be there in the text. Enter, done. Pattern got matched, working for both. Now run this code. If I give any other thing other than this capital P or lowercase p as the first character, let's say if I say Lython, okay, first letter is capital L. Is capital L in this any of these characters which are mentioned inside the square bracket? No, right? It's not anywhere. It's not there. So didn't match should come. Pattern didn't match should come. Only first character should be either capital P or lowercase. So let's keep on learning, guys. Let's keep on learning. So you can use the square bracket not only the beginning, guys. You can also use the square bracket at the end also. You can use how to use that at the end. For example, here I'll change the pattern like this. Okay, ye the square brackets I'll say sp. Okay, either s last character of this pattern text can be the given text last character of the given text or the string text can be either S or P, guys. Any of the thing can be there. Then only it will say pattern matched. Run this code. Enter your input here. If I give S, will the pattern match with this particular string text? Yes, it will match because Y is first two characters are YE. Yes, matching. The last character can be either S or P. Here S is there. It's matching, right? So matched. Run this code again. And this time give YEP. Yes, still okay because first two characters are Y and last character is one of them. SPP is there, so it will say matched. If I give YET, this time it will go, it will didn't match. It will print didn't match, pattern didn't match. Why? Because first two characters are okay, Y, but the last character can be either S or P. But here, what we are giving other than SP, we are giving so yet, so pattern didn't match. Hope you are able to understand this regular expression so far. Okay. So now the next thing. Another pattern I'll give. Yes, SKF IT like this I'll give. Okay, SKF IT. Now tell me. Now run this code, and here, guys, what will happen is the first character can be Here guys, inside the square brackets, you can give any number of characters guys. Here earlier we gave only SP or okay, only two characters, capital P, small p, lowercase sp. Like this, we gave only two characters. But here I am giving more than any number of characters can be given mentioned inside the square brackets, guys. Any of the characters should be considered. So if I give SIT, yes, one of the character, first character can be either S or K or F. S is already there, right? So remaining are IT. IT is matching. So pattern got matched. If I give KIT, also pattern got matched because K is one of the characters in this. Run this. FIT, yes, still pattern got matched. But if I give any other character other than the SKF, okay, other than SKF, if I give any other thing, then what is the other thing? BIT bit, okay. If I give, is B in any of these characters? No, right? Gone. Pattern didn't match. That's the thing, guys. Now, the next one is here inside the square brackets, we are mentioning only the alphabets so far, capital letter alphabets, lowercase alphabets, okay, a range of alphabets we are providing. Now we can also give like this, guys, okay. Digits we can give like this. We can mention the digits, guys. For example, here if I say 99157 IT, then run this code. What will happen? So first character can be either 9 or 1 or 5 or 7. Remaining are IT. If I give 9 IT, pattern got matched. If I give 1 IT, pattern got matched. If I give 5 IT, pattern got matched. If I give 7 IT, yes, again, sorry, this is not 7. So run this again. 7 IT, pattern got matched. If I give any other thing other than these numbers that is mentioned in the square brackets apart from this 9157, then it should print pattern didn't get matched. For example, if I give 6 IT, pattern didn't match because 6 is not part of this any of these numbers in the square bracket, right? The first character has to be only the number with is one of them. Okay, done. Now the next one, guys. Next thing is, so here if I have to give a large number of numbers like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, if I have to give all these alphabets here, let's say, it is a good approach to provide this many alphabets. Maybe if you are in need, you have to do, right? If I give BIT, it will, if I give BIT, it will work. Okay, pattern got matched. If I give SIT, it will work. If I give KIT, it will work. If I give PIT, it will work. Okay, any of this is matching. But the problem here is this is good. The first character can be any of the characters from A to Z, but the thing is, I don't have to give like this. I don't have to give starting from A to Z. I don't have to type each and every character. There is short form. We can give like this, A to Z. This is better, right? This is nothing but equal to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. It's same as that, guys, okay? This is same as that one. Run this code. If I give anything, it will take it. Sorry. Fit. You see, pattern got matched for everything, right? But if I give numbers here, it will not take because here only alphabets, that too lowercase alphabets from A to Z, right? 9 will not be accepted, didn't match. If I give capital letter alphabet, K, capital K or capital PIT, pattern didn't match because they're only lowercase alphabets. What if I give 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Any first thing can be a number, guys. Letter can be a number here, right? Letter can be a number. So run this code. I cannot give alphabets here. For example, if I give FIT, it will say didn't match because F is not a digit, right? It's not a number. The number has to be from either in this any of these numbers. So if I give 1 IT, it will take. If I give 0 IT, it will take. Okay, pattern got matched. 9 IT also it will take. Only the first, if the first character is a number, it will accept. What if it is not a number? If it is something like it will not accept. Okay, pattern didn't match. But here the problem is, do you have to specify all these numbers? No, right? You have to simply remove all this stuff and give hyphen here, starting from 0 to 9. Run this. Okay, enter your input. If I give 980, it will take. If I give 580, it will take. It is a range, guys. It is a range. Okay, 0 to 9. Any of the numbers you can give, pattern got matched. If you give alphabets, it will not take anyhow. Not take, didn't match, it will say. And here, guys, here I am saying 0 to 9, but you can also give something like this. Okay, you can also give something like 4 to 9. Run this code. Here, if you give 0, 8, it will take. No, 4 to 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are only allowed. If I give 0 here, it will not take. Okay, let me run it again properly. 0, IT and press enter. You see, pattern didn't match. Pattern didn't match, right? Because the first character has to be either 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up to that only. Okay, if I give something like 480, it will take. If I give 580, it will take. But if I give 380, it will not take. Didn't match. Okay, 380 will not. So that's the thing, guys. That's the thing. That's why we are providing here 0 to 9, A to Z. Here, if you want all capital alphabets, okay, instead of lowercase, if you want the first character to be of capital A to capital Z, you can try this one. Or if you want to try all the things, it's also possible, guys. So, for example, here you can say lowercase a to lowercase z, capital A to capital Z, and 0 to 9. Like this, you can give multiple ranges here in the same square bracket. The first character can be either a lowercase alphabet or a uppercase alphabet or a number. Anything, guys. Run this code, it will take everything now. FIT will be taken, capital FIT will be taken. Okay, pattern got matched. If I give 980, it will take. The first character can be now either a lowercase letter or a uppercase letter, or it can be a number also. That's what is this. Okay. So fine. Next is opposite. Okay. If you don't want something to happen, for example, if I give like this 0 to 9, here apart from 0 to 9, it will accept anything. Okay. The pattern should not contain. Okay. The pattern is saying that the first character should not contain any number. And this code, if I give 990, it will fail. It will say didn't match because 9 is a number, right? Here we are saying cap of 09 means not of 0 or 9. Okay, the first character cannot be a number. That is the restriction. Give anything, it will take. FIT, it will take. Okay, capital FIT, it will take. You give some symbol also, it will take, but it will not take numbers. Okay, for example, if I give a symbol like $1, $IT, it will take. Pattern got matched. Hope you are able to understand. This is an opposite. Okay. So here, if you are saying 0 to 9, first 0 to 9 means first character has to be from 0 to 9. If I say cap of 0 to 9 means first character cannot be. Okay, it cannot be 0 to 9. Okay, remaining all can be there. You can also have this kind of square brackets mentioned at the end also, guys. It's not compulsory that you have to provide here only in the first character. You can provide in the last character. You can provide in the middle character. Anything is possible, guys. For example, this one. SC A to Z. Okay, SC A to Z like this. Okay, that means first two letters are SC only, but last thing should be a lowercase letter. Any lowercase letter is accepted. If I give SC Z, it will take. Okay, SE T set, it will take because T is falling in any of these characters. But what if I give capital letter as a third character SC capital T? Will it take? It will not take. Pattern didn't match because T is a capital letter, right? If I give A to Z like this, it will take now. And this, see, this time it will take. Pattern got matched because it can be lowercase or uppercase. But if I give SC9, it will not take. It can be only lowercase letters or uppercase. So here number is there. So if you want the number also to be possible, give like this. Then it will take. Now it will take. Pattern got matched. Then this one, guys. Okay. So S square brackets T, in between that cap of A, E, I, O, U, vowels, right? A, E, I, O, U are the vowels, okay? So that means in between text cannot be any vowel, okay? Here S, first letter should be S, last letter should be T, last character should be T, but in between the middle character cannot be anything out of this, okay? Because cap symbol is provided, nothing. I mean, out of all this character, it should not be the third middle character, okay? For example, if I give SCT, it will take E is a vowel, right? E is part of this. So it should not be. Cap of means negation, negative, okay? E should not be there. So it will, when I press enter, it will say didn't match, okay? Didn't match. But if I give some character in the middle, which is not there in AEIOU, it should accept, okay? SFT is if F in any of these characters, the middle character if any is in any of these characters, no, right? So it will match. Hope you are able to understand that. Then there are some short forms, guys. Okay, instead of specifying like this 0 to 9, okay, instead of specifying 0 to 9, you can also specify slash t. Slash t is nothing but a shorter version of the 0 to 9. So what does it mean is, for example, here if I give 0 to 9 like this, okay, run this. So S5T, S5T, it should be accepted. 5 is the middle character, 5 is in the range of 0 to 9, right? Is part of this 0 to 9 range, so got matched. The same thing, if I have to achieve, I can also, instead of providing the square brackets and all those stuff, in short form, you can use this slash t. It's also same, guys. The middle character has to be a number from 0 to 9, any number. Slash d means any number. So if I give yes 5t, it will accept. Got matched. Okay. Here, slash d is nothing but equal to 0, 9. So I cannot give alphabets here because slash t will not take alphabets, right? So if I give S E T, it will not take. Did match. Did match. Okay. It should be numbers only. If I give slash capital D instead of slash lowercase d, if I give slash capital D in the pattern, then it is equal to, it should not be a number. Okay. It's an opposite case. For slash lowercase d, slash capital D is a opposite. So if I give slash capital D here and run this code, if I say SCT, it will accept, guys. Okay, if I give SCT, first letter is S, last letter is C, but in between lowercase e is there. Here it is saying it should not be a number. Slash capital D means it should not be a number. E is not a number, so it will accept, guys. Okay, got matched. Run this code. If I give a number, let's say if I give a number like S6T and press enter, pattern did match. 6 cannot be possible here because slash t means equal to not of 0, 9. It should not be any, it should not be a number, simple terms. Now slash w. So these are the regular expressions, guys. We have covered a lot of regular expressions so far. You guys have to practice, okay? So then only you'll get a confidence on the regular expressions. Slash w means it's any single word character, okay? It is equal to, slash w is equal to the range A to Z, lowercase a to Z, 0 to 9, and also some extra thing known as underscore case, okay? Slash w means all this stuff. Let's see. Here I'll say slash w, okay? Here I say slash lowercase w. This means nothing but A to Z, lowercase letters, uppercase letters, numbers. The character can be a lowercase letter, character can be uppercase letter, character can be a number, even underscore is also possible. Run this code. If I give SCT, it will take. Pattern got matched. Okay. Lowercase letter. So matched. E is a lowercase letter. If I give SET, here capital E is an uppercase letter. It should be accepted. Okay. It can be lower A to Z, capital A to Z, or it can be number also. If I give S60, it will take. Pattern got matched. And also it will take one more thing known as underscore, guys. S underscore T, it will. Pattern got matched. But if I give any other thing other than lowercase letter, uppercase letter, and underscore symbol, if I give some symbol like $T, it will say didn't match. Hope you are able to understand this. Similarly, if you give instead of lowercase w, if you give capital W, then it's in opposite of this one. Okay. Backspace W is an opposite of backspace lowercase w. Okay, it's uppercase w is an opposite of lowercase w here. So it should not be any of this. Okay, you can try this out, guys. Okay, I'll not explain this. So, and there is one more thing, guys. So here I'll give the pattern like this. Okay, the pattern should start with my. The text here we are saying here the given text string should start with my word. Okay, so let's see that. Starts with, here cap means starts with. I have run this, right? Here I have to provide the input. For example, if I give my name is Arun. Here the first word is my. Is it starting with my or not? This string text is starting with my or not? Yes. Starts with my. Yes. Pattern is matching with this given text. Run this code. Already running. Press enter. Yes, pattern got matched. But if I say your name is Varun, if I give this kind of string text, is the pattern matching? Your pattern saying that whatever the string text is given, right, that should start with my. Is the first word my here? No, right? So it will say didn't match. Simple. Similarly, we have dollar, guys. For example, here Arun, at the end I have to say dollar, means the given text or string should end with Arun. Arun, dollar means ends with Arun. Run this code. If I give my name is Arun here, is this string text ending with Arun? Yes. So pattern is matching with the string text, right? The string text is ending with Arun, so the required pattern is will be matching. Enter, pattern got matched. But if I run this code and give my name is Varun, here lowercase a, capital A, so doesn't match, and this didn't match. Okay, simple. Varun, it's not matching, right? It's not ending with Arun. Okay, so that's the pattern, guys. Next, a dot dot n. Here, if I say a dot dot n means a dot represent a single character. It can be anything, guys. It can be a number. It can be a lowercase letter, uppercase letter. This single character can be anything, guys. Lowercase letter, uppercase letter, numbers, any symbols also is fine. Okay, let's try this. Run this. But here only one character. Here another dot represents another character. Here two characters should be there between a and n. But if I give an, pattern will not match, because in between the a and n you should have two more characters. But here how many you are providing? Only two. So pattern didn't match it. Run this code. If I say arn, here in between a and n, how many characters are required here? Dot dot means two characters, but here only one is there. So didn't match. If I give ARUN, this time in between A and N, two characters are there. R is there, U is there. So pattern got matched. Pattern got matched. Okay, the pattern got matched because this dot is taking R, this dot is taking U. Run this code, and this time you can give anything, guys. In place of this dot, you can give anything. For example, if I give $9 N, it will take. It can be any character, guys. It can be a number, it can be alphabet, uppercase, lowercase, doesn't matter. Pattern got matched. That's what is the thing, guys. The dot means anything. Dot means single character, but that character can be of any type. Okay, that's what is the thing. So fine. Then now you should be able to understand this part. So here the focus point is the star. Okay, where we have to use the star in the expressions. Okay, for example, I'll explain with this example. The my, it should start with my. Okay, the given string should start with my, and in between that dot star means what? I will explain. Arun, it should end with Arun. So just understand this statement, guys. The given string should start with my. You see, should start with my, should end with Arun. Okay, start with my and end with Arun. In between, what should be there? In between character, any zero or any number of times. Zero or any number of times. So here star is used for repeating this dot either zero or any number of times. Here if I don't provide star, that means one character is required, right? So if you run this code, if I give my Arun, for this example, guys, my Arun, yes, this string text is starting with my, it will be accepted. This string text is ending with Arun, right? This string text is ending with Arun. So far so good. In between that, a single character. Is there any single character between my Arun? No, right? Didn't match will come. But what if I give something like this? Arun space, sorry, my space Arun. If I give, yes, space is a single character. It can be anything. Even space is also character. Press enter, it will match. Got matched. But here, what if I give something like this? My name is Arun Moturi. So in this case, guys, in between, it's starting with my, fine, ending with Arun, not ending. So let's remove this Moturi here. Okay, ending with Arun. Yes, now it is ending. Between the my and Arun, how many letters are there? How many characters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters are there. But here only, here you have to provide this dot how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. 9 times you have to provide. Now it will match. Sorry, there is some problem here. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many times I give? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still it's not matching. Run this again. My name is Arun. Pattern got matched. Okay, some issue. Okay, that's okay. Okay, this is matching. But here, what is the problem is I have to provide this dot 9 times, and you see how typical it was, right? Even a small dot problem you will do, it will not work. So instead of writing like this, what if I provide dot star means this dot is okay in between my and Arun, the dot can be repeated from 0 to any number of times. This dot can be there. That means first word should be my, last thing should be Arun. In between that, any number of characters, even 0 characters is also fine. 0 or any number of characters. Let me show you. So if I give my Arun, will it be accepted? Yes, it will be accepted because in between my Arun, this dot can be, because star is followed by dot. The previous expression before this star is dot case. Okay. In this example, before star, there is dot case. So this star will be applied to the previous expression here dot, and this dot now because of mentioning the star after the dot can be optional, that is 0, or any number of times, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, any number of times. Okay. So here 0 is also accepted, right? Star here 0 dots. Since you are providing star after the dot means here 0 dots or any number of dots. Okay, that's what is the meaning. So here 0 dots means if I consider this as 0 dots means my Arun should be accepted. Pattern got matched. Or if I give 1 dot, my space Arun, it will be accepted. If I give any number of dots, if I consider this as my name is Arun, enter. Okay, pattern got matched. Okay, any number of dots. Okay, 0 or any. Star will repeat this dot either 0 or any number of times. Similarly, we have plus symbol. Okay, instead of this star, if I use plus means the difference between star and plus is if you mention star here, it will consider the dot as 0 or any number of times, right? But here plus will consider minimum 1 or any number of times. Okay, that's the difference, guys. In case of mentioning star here, it is considering the dot, repeating the dot 0 or any number of times. But in case of plus, it is repeating the dot, the previous expression. You can use plus anywhere, guys. So it's repeating the dot 1 or any number of times. Okay, run this code. Here, if I give my Arun, it will not be accepted. Why? Dot should be considered even 1 time, right? At least 1 time. Plus means 1 time or any number of times. So here, between my and Arun, there is no character. That means 0. 0 is not considered. Pattern didn't match. But if I give at least 1 space here, it will consider. Pattern got matched. If I give my name is Arun, it will consider this one also 1 or any number of times. 0 is not considered. Similarly, we have question mark, guys. Question mark means after the dot or any expression, if you provide question mark means the previous expression has to be repeated 0 or 1 only. Okay, 0 or 1 time, not more than that. Okay, if I give instead of plus, if I give question mark here dot is considered either 0 times or 1 time, not more than 1. And this code, if I give my Arun, it will be accepted. Question mark means this is repeating the dot, question mark is repeating the dot 0 or 1 times. 0 times. Okay, it should be accepted. Now if I give my space Arun, one time is there, it should be accepted. What if I give more than one time? My name is Arun. If I give in between my and Arun, how many characters are there? More than one character. Okay, more than one character. That means here only 0 or 1, right? But here it's not possible. Didn't match will come. Okay, here didn't match will come. Didn't match will come. Fine. Now you can also specify how many times. Okay, so instead of giving this question mark, if I give inside the curly brace, if I give a specific number as 2, okay, that means in between my and Arun, the expression, this dot expression should be repeated twice compulsory. Okay, so 2 characters should be there. My Arun will not work because in between my Arun, 2 characters are not there. This dot is repeated 2 times. Okay, instead of specifying this dot 2 times, I'm saying dot curly braces 2 means 2 dots. Okay, press enter, pattern didn't match. Run this code, and if I give my single space Arun, it will not match because two should be there. Here only 1 is there. No, run my space Arun, 2 spaces I give here. Got matched this time. But what if I give more than 2? My name is Arun. If I give no, here in between my and Arun, more than 2 characters are there, so it will not consider. Didn't match. Okay, so that's what is the 2, guys. Now there is a pipe symbol here, either this expression or this expression. Okay, that's the reason. So if I have to give something like this, Python or Python. Okay, Python or Python. If I give like this, that means this is one expression, this is another expression. So any of these expressions should be matching with the given text. For example, if I give Python is an easy programming language, will match or not? Here, one of these expressions is matching, right? One of this here, this is matching. This expression is matching anywhere? No. Here lowercase p is there, uppercase p is there, no, not matching. So other side of this pipe symbol we have this capital P. Yes, this is matching here. So it will return got matched. What if I give, okay, I love Python programming as a text. So either this expression or this expression. This expression is now matching here. This expression is not matching. So matched, got matched. Okay, this is the thing, guys. Here you can give expressions, guys. Okay, for example, here also you can convert this into expression. For example, A to Z, like that you can give. Okay, here capital A to capital Z, let's say. Okay, like this. This is one expression. This is another expression separated by pipe symbol. And this code, if I give lython, it should accept. Okay, it can be anything, right? Like that. So capital A to Z also should be. If I give lython, it should also be accepted. This expression is working in this case. This part of the expression. So that's the pipe symbol, guys. Either this expression or this expression should match. Okay. So fine. So guys, regular expressions is a very big topic, guys. Very vast topic. So whatever I explained in this session regarding the regular expressions, I'm hoping that it will boost your confidence in working with the regular expression. There are many other things that are possible, guys. Apart from whatever the syntaxes or whatever the symbols or whatever I have used, right? The different varieties of expressions I demonstrated in this session, right? There's still a lot of scope for this for learning, guys. Okay, so you can go behind this. So, but I'm not going to cover. I covered only the important things in this session, guys. If you're still interested in doing a PhD or doing your own research, entire research on the regular expressions, feel free to do so, guys. But for this session, I wanted to cover only this much. I wanted to cover only the important things in this session, okay, regarding the regular expressions, how to use the regular expressions in Python. But it's very vast topic. You can spend time and do some R&D, and then you can try all the possibilities of creating the regular expressions in Python by yourself. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye.